how to get the TikToker hairstyle in 2021. I get so many DMs and people asking me about this type of haircut. So what I want to do is break down how to get it, talk about the haircut itself, the styling process, and some tips that'll hopefully help you achieve this hairstyle. So let's talk about the haircut first. Who should you go to for this haircut? Is it a barber? Is it a hairstylist? You got to go to somebody who knows how to blend hair and connect hair, and also who understands layering and shapes. To me, right off the bat, I would think a hairstylist, because we know how to manipulate the hair pretty well. There's a lot of barbers who are improving on that, and they're really doing some great haircuts. It just really depends on that professional if they're used to doing things. I know hairstylists that would completely destroy a haircut like this. I know barbers who would destroy it. I know barbers who would do a great job, and hairstylists who would do a great job. So it really depends on the person you're going to, if they feel confident and comfortable doing this. So that's the first thing, is do your research and show photos of what you want, right? It's not about how long is the top, how long is the sides. It's all about them looking at a photograph and being able to duplicate what you're looking for. So there are variations of this haircut. The trend for what I'm seeing is it's either really long, looks like a mop on your head, and just, it's layered and you got this flip up in the front, or it's a shorter version of this. All of these looks I've done tutorials on my channel, so you can go back and watch them. But what's key about this haircut really is, if you want the longer version, or this, you have to have your hair a bit longer than you think, right? Because the top right here actually comes down pretty much just past the tip of the nose. But you see it's sprung back up. Now, why is it doing that, and how is it doing that? The entire top of this haircut, for the most part, is what we call layered, right? And layering removes weight. So this hairstyle could probably be a bit more layered, yes, but at the same time, you don't want to have this super layered up here and really long here. It's just not going to be balanced. So the reason this isn't as layered as it could be is because all of this hair is working towards the front, which is the highlight of the haircut, and plus we have a lot of length on the sides here. So if you're trying to wear a more longer, grown out looking version of this haircut, everything needs to have a little bit more length on top. Now, when you get into here, right, that the way and the reason it's flipping is because, yes, there are some light layers in through here, which is the hair is all held up straight from the head, and that allows it to have some movement to it. The longer your hair is, the harder it's going to be. Also, what hair type do you need to have this type of hairstyle? So if you've seen a lot of these TikTokers, a lot of their hair is pretty fried, right? It's pretty damaged and dry, and that actually allows you to get this type of hairstyle much easier, because damaged hair is so much more porous and brittle that it's easy to manipulate. If you've got super thick, pin straight, like Asian hair that is just really hard to manage, you may have a harder time trying to get this type of haircut unless you create a lot of texture and movement in the haircut with either a razor or thinning shears, and you just really scrape at it, and almost like you're changing the texture to feel and look like it's a bit more damaged. Then you'll have more control of the hair. So if you've got wavy hair, this would work great. If you've got fine hair, kind of frizzy-ish hair, this would actually work better because you can manipulate that into this type of look. So when it comes to the styling process, what you want to do is, after you shower your hair, you get out, you don't want to take a towel and vigorously rub your head, just pat it down very lightly. Then you want to go in with Tidal Wave, which is my sea salt spray. Tidal Wave is our #1 selling product. It's part of the TikToker hairstyle kit, which is available. What you want to do is do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 sprays the most. Then you can comb it through or brush it through with my anti-static vent brush. Just get it evenly distributed throughout the hair. Then you're going to blow dry the hair. I've got my blow dryer right here. You're going to blow dry the hair, and what I like to do is I like to just kind of manipulate and work the hair into a shape. So I'm not messing it up all over the place. I'm literally kind of grooming the dryer and grooming the hair by using my hands and putting it into place. Then the very front, right? This is where it gets interesting. If you have frizzier hair and you want to have a smoother type look, that's where this round brush comes in. I'm actually getting a new one. I'm getting the barrel to be blue. Still the same technology. The red one is basically almost out of stock. So I've got a blue one instead to take the place, and also a little bit of a longer barrel. So you get a little more coverage on the blow dry, or the area that you're using the brush on. But what you want to do is, starting from anywhere you want to see your hair smooth or have movement, is you're going to start at the very, very top. So you take a section, you can use your pinky very easily, and then what you want to do is you pull the hair down and forward, and then you take the dryer and you kind of work in motions in sync with the blow dryer and the brush. You don't ever want to just take this and let the blow dryer sit and singe your hair. That's how you damage and destroy your hair. Also, the nozzle. The nozzle is very, very, very important when blow drying hair because it directs the heat exactly where you want it. So you do this throughout the entire top section of your hair, right? And then as you get down to the very front, what you want to do is you bring all this in, and you're going to use the round brush, lock the hair in, and hit it with the blow dryer. Then you go down, bring it back, roll it, smooth the hair first. After the hair is smooth, then you let it sit there, hit it with the blow dryer for a couple seconds, and then as you're pulling away, you're twisting as you're pulling the brush out of the hair, and look what that does. We've created those flips right in through here, which everybody wants, and you can do that on the entire head. Next is the hairspray. So we've got locked hairspray, which again, this is the third item included in the TikToker hairstyle kit. So what you want to do is, now this is where you see a lot of people styling their hair. What you can do is you can just rake your fingers in it and just bring it back like this, or what you see a lot of guys doing is they bring their hair back and then forward, and then look what it does. It creates all that flip throughout the front. You're going to take your hand and you're going to rake it, right? You're going to rake your hair, because the raking motion is what creates that separation. You're going to create that little soft kind of textured look throughout here and get those flips going. The locked hairspray, what it's going to do, it's going to set it in place and make it very pliable and not a super stiff, strong hold. So it's a really good hairspray because as it settles in and breaks down, it's going to give you pliability throughout the entire day. If the hair is too stiff from a very strong hairspray, what's going to happen is you can't get your fingers to it and you're in trouble. Spray it, set it and forget it, leave it alone. Again, use your fingertips and rake it and piece these the front bits out, which makes it a lot more easier to style. And there we have it. Also exciting news, if you haven't seen my video from a couple of videos ago about the new app that I've launched with a great team called Rock Paper, it's amazing. It's a way that you can document your haircuts. You can choose through hundreds and hundreds of photos. You can save your own photos all on your phone, all for free. It's really the new modern way to communicate how you want your haircut, and definitely check it out. It's free. The links are in my description below for iOS and Android. Put a lot of work into this. It's available worldwide. Please, please, please download it. It would be awesome. You're going to really enjoy it, and a lot have already since I've launched this. So let me know in the comments below if you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with a Salon Guy.